You are watching Leicester Till I Die TV.
Watch us on YouTube.
Listen on your favourite podcast platform
Or ask your smart speaker
to play the podcast Leicester Till I Die.
Right, Chris.
All right, good afternoon, good evening, good day, good morning, good night, good whatever. It's a good day. How the devil are we all? Welcome along to LTID TV from Leicester Till I Die. Thank you for joining us, whether you are watching on YouTube or listening on your favourite podcast platform. If you're watching live, please join in with the show by adding your comments in the stream, but please do keep them clean and respectful. Or if you're watching on catch-up, add your comments below. We still will come back to them and we still do react to them as well. What a day. What a day. I mean, somebody please. I mean, am I living in a dream world? What is going on? I think there comes a point when pinching yourself actually becomes self-harm. I don't know. I'm getting close to that today, if I'm honest with you. It's interesting, shall we say. So much has gone on today. We've got the staff coming in and changing. We've got 2 new signings, and it's great. I think all the recruitment staff must be on double time for Saturdays because they're working hard today. But it's great to see us actually doing something, isn't it? It is absolutely brilliant. And anyway. We're going to go through it all because there's so much gone on today. I was actually at a barbecue for my ex-wife's birthday, and we hadn't actually started to eat. And Ant actually messaged me and went, "Can you come on the show to talk about Winks?" And I went, "What are you on about?" And I'm out, sorry. And then I saw that we'd signed both, so I haven't eaten yet. It's bloody typical Leicester. Couldn't you have waited till Monday morning? Is that too much to ask? Obviously, it is a bit too much to ask. But let's have a look and see what everybody's got to say. Steve, you've got one up on me. I haven't even heard that Nacho's agreeing terms with Forest. So if it happens, it happens. We got Wes Morgan from then. I wish him all the best. I think he's been dealt a bad hand here by many, many managers. But look, we're not going to let that ruin a good day for us coming in. No more messing about. Get the job done, and a very warm welcome to both players. Exactly. Get them in now. Don't get them in 2 days before the first game or even after the first game. Get them in now so they can have the pre-season with us. And we can, get them acclimatized to the Leicester air. Doug is in. Good evening, Doug. How the devil are you, sir? Just back from the King Power, bought the new shirt amongst other clobber. You can't just go in and buy one thing, though, can you? I am considering the Hawaiian summer shirt. Let me be honest with you. Spencer says, afternoon, Chris. Great signings, in my opinion. Come on, the Foxes. Everybody saying hello to everybody else. New shirt is awesome. I don't like it. Great that we've got none of that FBS shit on. I'd as soon have paid an extra tenner and not had that on, if I'm honest with you. It's got to be, as logos go, awful. Absolutely awful. Glad to see the back of those. I really am. And we will... Well, welcome, King. Well, King Power, let's be honest with you, never really gone away, have they? But it's nice to have them back on the front of the shirt, where they should belong. Where they should belong. Yeah, they're getting rid of some of the deadwood. But look, if you are Chris, are you planning to do any kit shows? I don't know, Doug. If I do, it'll be a championship one. I'm happy to come on if you do a Premier League one, because obviously I'm not bothered what you lot wear in the Premier League. So last season. But I can I be bothered to do a championship one? I don't know. But Gray, you are a gentleman, sir. You are a gentleman. Thank you so very, very much. £5 there donated. You didn't have to do that, but I really, really do appreciate it. I shall buy a beer on you, sir. Thank you so very, very much. And if you want to become a member, you do, and it's very easy to do. It's just $1.99 a month, and that's what you get. All of them there. What you can do is click on the link below, and it will tell you all about it on YouTube. The link, by the way, click on there. $1.99 a month. We've already got our first guest coming on Monday night, Tony. If you remember, you do get invites to come on the show and be and co-present on a few of them. So Tony's joining us Monday night at 8 o'clock for Leicester Talk, or Let's Talk Leicester, whichever one you want to do. And that is our social medias. That's where we are everywhere. LTID TV, or one or two of them are still Leicester Till I Die, because I can't change them. But most of them now are LTID TV. And I tell you what, it's a great season. I'm really actually now finally getting excited by the next season.
The Premier League? That's so last season. It's all about the Championship here on LTID TV.
Now that's what I call football.
You hit the right spot.
It is. It's proper football. None of this VAR shit. You wait till one time the linesman get it wrong, in my opinion, and I'll be wishing we had VAR back. But Doug, I'd love to come on, mate. I'd love to come on. Let me know when you're doing it. There's more shirts in the second tier, though, of course. So we're going to have to do more. But yeah, I don't. I'll see if there's an easier and a quick way of doing it. Sharky, Harvey Barnes still being linked. He's sellable. And that's what we've got to accept. That players that are sellable, we've probably got to sell on. West Ham are sniffing round, so who knows? Yep, Jay's just thanking me. Rennie's in. Good evening, Rennie. How are you? Hope you are well. Thank you so much, Grace. Yes, well worth the membership, girls and guys. $1.99 a month. What can you get for $1.99? Even if you're out on the streets at night, you can't get anything for $1.99. Although I did send the ex out once and said, look, we need some extra money. Go and walk the streets, will you? And she came back with $1.99. And I said, who gave you the 99p? She said, they both did. I just made it up.
Maybe we could live without the wisecracks.
Yeah, it wasn't my best joke. I've got to be honest with you. Maybe not use that one on the radio, eh? Sam says Gray. 2 new signings indeed. Adidas kit, better than Adidas. Spencer, gentlemen, sir, I think, were you not a member before? Did it expire? I don't think you were you? Welcome along, Spencer. Thank you so very much. He's joined. He clicked on the link. It's very easy to do. It's just $1.99 of your good English pounds every month. But look, we're here. Thank you to both Spencer and to Gray there. Look, this is what we're here to talk about, and that is transfers. And because I'm still having to pinch myself. Tony, at least you lot are making moves. We wait EFL takeover approval, and that lot more slower than our back four. I can't see your badge, Tony, so I'm not sure which club are you on about here. Leeds, I'm guessing, possibly. Sell Keller and get Pirro. A few clubs after Pirro, though, including quite a few Premier League ones. So we may struggle. But look, let's have a look. We are going to be talking Winks and Coady. and also the new backroom staff. What do we think about the backroom staff leaving? But we're going to start with Connor Cody, which is messed me up a bit because I thought I was going to start with Harry Winks. But let me share this one. But we have signed Connor Cody from Wolverhampton Wanderers. Yes, quite possibly great. I think Coady. I think he would be a very good skipper because Vardy. He's not going to play enough games, to be honest with you, and just because of his age. You've got Evans, who I love Evans to bits, but I don't think we should re-sign him. I really don't. Connor Cody, look, he's played for England. You know what I mean? He's got the credentials. Just fingers crossed that we can make the most of it. But I think he would make a very, very, very good captain. But let's have a look about Connor Cody, shall we? So Leicester confirm Connor Cody. Leicester City Football Club is delighted in the Connor Cody from Wolves, subject to league approval. Oh, he's not young. He's no spring chicken. He's 30 years old. But we've got, in that position, two reasonably young centre-backs now in Wout Faes and Harry Souttar. And when you compare them to the likes of Evans, yes, they are younger. So he's 30, but he brings that stability that probably Johnny Evans would have done had he not been quite as injury prone. You know, he can now whether he will be a starter or not, I'm presuming he will be. For me, it would be Souttar and Coady to start, but he's played 10 times for England at international level, and he joins on a contract to the summer of 2026, so it's 3 years, as we said, for an undisclosed fee and add-ons, and he adds considerable experience to the club's defensive ranks. He spent 2022-23 campaign on loan at Everton, featuring 25 times during his spell on Merseyside, and made over 300 appearances for Wolves. Connor Cody said, "I'm absolutely over the moon. I couldn't wait to get down here to obviously see everyone and get everything signed and boxed off. Now I'm here. I'm massively excited. I've been massively excited all summer, to be fair, and it's something I was desperate to get done. I've played against the club numerous times, and it is so hard playing against Leicester City. That's something we need to take into this season. This place is incredible. I think it's the best training ground I've ever seen in my life. It's got absolutely everything, so there's no excuse for us going forward into the new campaign. Knowing a few of the lads here as well and how they speak of the football club, but looking at Leicester City as a whole, it's such an exciting place to be. I'm massively excited about joining, so it wasn't a hard decision. As soon as I've heard of the interest, it was something I wanted to pursue. I can't wait to get started." Let's have a look what he says here. Let's see if we can play this video.
Hello, mate. You alright? Good. How's things? Yeah. I can't wait to play the King Power in front of you all. Come on, you foxes.
You've been serious, yeah. I've tried to keep this as short as
Have
possible.
you? Yeah. What am I seeing there?
Well, Conor, welcome to Leicester City. How does it feel to be here?
I'm absolutely over the moon. I couldn't wait to get down here and obviously see everybody, get everything signed, get everything boxed off. And now that I'm here, I'm massively excited. I've been massively excited all summer, to be fair, and it's something I was desperate to get done, and now I'm here, I'm over the moon, yeah.
What are your first impressions of the club?
I think first and foremost, I played against the club numerous times, and listen, it's so hard playing against Leicester City, so that's something we need to take into the season. But listen, this place is incredible. I think it's the best training ground I've ever been to in my life, if I'm being honest, and it's got absolutely everything, so there's kind of no excuses for us in terms of going forward into the season, but the place as a whole is absolutely unbelievable.
And how excited are you for pre-season?
I can't wait. I've had enough time off now. I'm ready to get back in. I'm ready to get going, and it's something where I can't wait to meet the lads and get in the dressing room with the boys and get on the training pitch with the gaffer and start learning how we're going to go about things this season, because it's a huge season, and at the same time it can be a really good one. I think we can all understand that as well.
Why Leicester City? What attracted you to this club?
Everything. Everything I mentioned right at the start of the interview about kind of playing against the club over the last few years, knowing a few of the lads there as well and how highly they speak of the football club. But not just that, just looking at Leicester City as a whole, it's such an exciting place to be, I believe, and it's something that, like I said, I'm massively excited about joining. So it wasn't a hard decision. It was something I wanted to try and pursue a little bit, and listen, everything about it is fantastic. So I can't wait to get started.
You spoken to the manager yet? How was that?
Yeah, it was brilliant. It was brilliant. He's obviously got ideas for the team and ideas for the football club, and it's important we all grow into that and listen to him as much as we possibly can to improve and get better. And like I said, use pre-season to build into what's going to be hopefully a really, really good season for us.
How excited are you for the challenge of getting this club back to the Premier League?
Massively excited. A massive part of kind of why I wanted to be a part of it, why I wanted to come, and listen, to play at the King Power in front of Leicester fans is a real big thing. So it's important, like I said, we start the season well.
You've done it before, win promotion. What does the team need to do right?
Everybody to be together, everybody to be on the same page, everybody to be pointing in the same direction, to know that we're in for a real tough season, but at the same time knowing that it can be one of the best seasons of our lives if we do it right. So, like I said, all of us coming together, learning, understanding each other, and making sure we make it a good year for us.
Do you know many of the lads? You must be looking forward to getting in that dressing room.
Yeah, I know a few of the boys, yeah, obviously from kind of playing for England in the past, and I knew Coady growing up, played with Barnes as well for England, so there's quite a few of the lads that I know already, but I just can't wait to get involved. I just can't wait to get in the dressing room with the boys and kind of get going and just get started. It's been a long summer for us.
And just finally, what's your message to the fans ahead of what is going to be a huge season for Leicester?
To come with us, to drive us as much as they possibly can. I know firsthand what it's like to play at Leicester City, and them crowd are with the Leicester players, and I know how hard it can be for the opposition team to come. So to come with us, because we know what this season can be if we make it a good one, and like I said before, it can be one of the most special ones of our career. So come with us as much as you can.
Well, he speaks a very good, but then they're all going to say the right things, aren't they, as soon as they sign. I don't like the new shirt. I really don't. I love the fact that we've not got FBS on it anymore, but I don't like the new shirt. But if the away shirt is what it says it's going to be, then, I'm looking forward to that, the black and blue. That stripe. That said, I am considering the Hawaiian shirt, so that shows what my taste is in shirts. Great statement, yeah. Spencer said, it amazed me how Evans wasn't ever fit for Leicester, but always seemed to be Northern Ireland. 100 points incoming, says Rennie. And Gray's off to check the cricket. How are England doing? Have we been bowled out yet or whatever? We're going to lose it. Oh, well, I can't get into the cricket. Is it me or did anybody see a greenhouse on? Are we now, hiring off allotments at all? I do wonder if I'm honest with you. Look, let's invite my guest in. He's out. He's very kindly agreed to come on. I'm guessing he's excited as I am. But then again, it doesn't take a lot to get either of us excited. But let's bring him in and say, from the final whistle, and say hello to Jack. Hello, Jack.
Chris, how are you?
I'm rather excited. I was at a barbecue and I rushed back because we've made 2 signings today. What the hell is going on?
I don't know. This big rebuild now is underway, isn't it? Maresca's having his say, and the club are backing him. So it's good insight now with Leicester City and that with the new signings and hopefully more to come.
I mean, we've just been talking, as you can see, about Connor Cody. I mean, He's 30. He's played for England 10 times. All right, at the end of the day, there's no point Wolves keeping him if he doesn't fit into the formation of the plans of the current Wolves manager. I mean, it's 17.5 million for both of them. We haven't spoken about Winks yet, but 17.5 million for both of them. It's a bit of a steal, isn't it?
It is, and it brings along quite a lot of experience, Chris. I mean, they've both played in Europe. They've both got Premier League experience. Obviously, Connor Cody's played in the Championship. Connor Cody brings stability, leadership. He's very vocal, and that's what we need in the team. And that someone like him who demands success, and that's Connor Cody. with regarding Harry Winks.
And I mean, I'm just
he went
looking here. I mean, all right, he played one game for Liverpool, but that was his sort of. He was 6
that's
years
young days,
in
isn't it?
the youth. Yeah. Sheffield United for a season on loan, 39 games. Huddersfield, 45. 273 for Wolves, 24 at Everton. I mean, I think Sean Dyche just preferred his old Burnley boys at Everton, but this has got to be the sort of, we're saying goodbye to Johnny Evans, aren't we?
Yeah, Johnny Evans, you know, too many injuries, Chris, to be fair, and it's not what we want at the team, is it? You know what I mean? You're having to sign these players and keep them in contract at the club, even though they've played more in the medical table than they have on a football pitch. So, you know,
Yeah.
I think it's best in good interest that Leicester have got rid of Johnny Evans. I do wish him all the best, but I guess his time at Leicester came to an end.
It did, and you know, when you look at this, you go, "Oh, he's 30," but you know, we've got a very young Harry Souttar, a young Wout Faes. This does bring that experience, which allows us to let Johnny Evans go. And I like Johnny Evans. I know a lot of people don't. I do like him because I think he's got that head on him. But I think that's what Coady brings.
Yeah, it helps the younger players out, doesn't it? And that's what you need around the squad, a leader who's full of experience, who can pass on quite a lot to the younger players, like your Luke Thomases, your Christiansens, your Soutars, your Dewsbury's, and people like that.
Yes, yeah. I just like I say, I'm still in shock. I said at the start, at what point does pinching yourself become self harm? But I appreciate that you're obviously out, so I don't want to keep you too long. But Harry Winks, again, to me, I haven't say gone into him in much detail yet, but again, another good signing.
Yeah, he's a good midfielder if you play him in the right position, the number 8. Loves to win the ball. He likes to defend and attack, Harry Winks, and yeah, he's another England international, isn't he, Chris? And, you know, we need that sort of stability in the squad. He'll help the likes of Dewsbury all out and players like that. You know,
He's more of a Tielemans replacement than a Maddison replacement, isn't he? Oh, I think Jack's frozen.
Experience.
Oh, Jack's gone. I think Harry would do a job in the Championship, to be honest with you. We'll just wait and see whether we can get Jack back or not. He may well have gone. It was a signal, as you can see, he was in a car. Harry Winks, let's have a look at Harry Winks. 17.5 million for both of them. We're not gonna put a better bargain. I mean, I was actually sat at this barbecue with my brother-in-law, and he's a Man United fan. I know, and his youngest son. I say youngest son. He is the youngest of all the children, but he's the tallest. Bloody hell! Talk about Jack and the Beanstalk. We had Jack earlier. He was the Beanstalk. Tom. But yeah, they're both Man United fans. And he sort of said, like, the first thing you need to ask is, have they both been to the doctor and checked to go into Leicester in the Championship? And in a way, it was kind of a backhanded compliment. So, as Rowan Tree says here, great signings, really happy with them. Yeah, I am as well. Let's just see what they have to say, or what Mr. Winks has to say. We looked earlier at Mr. Coady, so let's have a look now at Mr. Harry Winks. Leicester City Club is pleased to confirm the transfer of the midfielder Harry Winks from Tottenham Hotspur on a 3-year deal, subject to EFL approval. Now, I know he hasn't been in Tottenham's thoughts for quite a few seasons now. And last season, though, he did play in Italy, Sampdoria, who weren't having the best of seasons. He did get injured, but once he got his injury sorted out, he did play, I think, 20-odd games for them. So he has played regularly, and very recently as well, obviously the back end of last season. But Pochettino speaks very, very highly of him. Now, I think Pochettino, when you look, he was probably the last decent manager that Spurs had. And they probably regret getting rid of him, to be honest with you. It's going to be fun when Chelsea play Spurs next, isn't it? Especially after the Battle of the Bridge when he was on the other side. But look, for him to say that he's a good signing and speak very highly of him, that means more than anybody saying, no, he was awful, etc., etc. There's a few of the fans have done, but players aren't going to please the fans all of the time. Harry Winks joins Leicester from Tottenham Hotspur. Midfielders again agreed a three-year deal with the Foxes. He has won as well 10 international caps for England. The 27-year-old is a product of Tottenham's youth system and spent the 22-23 campaign on loan at Italian side Sampdoria, playing 20 times in Serie A and has made 10 appearances for England, as we said. In total, the midfielder has made more than 200 appearances for Tottenham, his debut in 2016, and adds important strength, experience and quality to the club. To the club's midfield, and he ranks ahead of the new 23-24 campaign. Speaking to LCFC TV, he said, I'm really excited and delighted for the challenge. It's an amazing club with great history. We'll play the video a bit in a second. I'm sure there will be one. I'm looking forward to getting started and have a full pre-season with the team. That's the thing. The players are getting full pre-seasons. So we've got to be really business early, as you say, Facebook user. Rennie, look, we do need more players, and I know Enzo and Top will and Martin Glover and John Rudkin will all agree. But 2 in 1 day, let's not say that it's not good. It's not good. I'm also looking forward to a new challenge and to challenge myself. Coming to a club like Leicester is the perfect chance to do that. So let's have a look through. Let's watch Harry Winks.
Hi, nice to meet you, Harry.
Well, Harry, firstly, welcome to Leicester City. How does it feel to be here?
Yeah, I'm delighted to be here. I'm really excited for the challenge ahead. It's an amazing club, and the facilities are incredible, and just so happy to be here and to get started.
Obviously, it's a changing environment for you after so long at Tottenham. Was it slightly strange to sort of come into a new place after so long?
No, to be honest, it's I was looking forward to a new challenge and looking forward to challenging myself, and going to a club like Leicester is the perfect chance for that, because it's it's, like I said, it's a great club. It's got amazing history, and then hopefully we can get back to the Premier League.
Yeah, absolutely. If you say a new challenge, and the immediate challenge will be to get straight back to the Premier League, and I imagine you want to do that, having played all your career pretty much in the Premier League.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and I think most of the players in the team, without meeting them yet, but I'm sure that they're feeling the same way. And there's a great bunch of players, and I'm sure if everybody works well and works hard, which I'm sure we will, there's a good chance we can get back there.
You've had a lot of experience playing in Europe, playing in the Champions League final, over 100 games in the Premier League as well. Do you feel like that's given you a really good grounding from a young age to where you are now? Yeah,
definitely. It's I play a mixture of games for Tottenham, both against teams lower and teams high in the Champions League, and it's certainly different. They all bring their different challenges, but I'm sure this season's going to have a big set of challenges as well. But as long as everybody works hard, including myself, and stays focused, then I'm sure it can be a really exciting season for everyone.
You had something slightly different last season as well, of course, going out to Italy and playing in Serie A. How was that as an experience at Sampdoria?
Yeah, it was a great experience. I learned a lot out there. It was a different experience. Not something I'm used to, but I really enjoyed my time out there. Enjoyed the different culture, the different league, and yeah, I'm hoping that with the experiences I've had out there and with Tottenham, it can help me when I start to play here as well.
And I guess that was a different style of play as well. So something else, another string to your bow to have that in your CV as well.
Yeah, there's the last different managers I've played for, they've all had different styles and different ethics of work and how they want to approach games, and it's all about adapting. And I'm looking forward to working with a manager here. I've I've spoken to him and he seems brilliant, and I'm looking forward to trying to improve under him and go to another level.
And plenty of international experience as well. You moved through the age groups at England and have played 10 times for the senior side as well, so you've got that too.
Yeah, it's I've had some amazing experiences there as well, and I'd like to in the future look at one day hopefully getting back into that. But it starts working hard here and performing well, getting back to the Premier League, and then that's something that I look at in the future.
Talking of working hard here, of course, pre-season will start pretty sharply, and getting underway with that, you must be really excited for it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting started. To have a full pre-season with the team, and to come here early and to get the full season and pre-season and get ready for the games coming up. It's going to be an important 4 weeks or so to get everybody ready, and I'm looking forward to pushing myself and getting fit.
And knowing a few of the lads that are here as well, that I guess will help you to bed in quickly, which you'll want to do, of course.
Yeah, I mean, just from meeting a couple of players from on the pitch and just from being around them, some of them of England as well in the younger ages, it's always been it's going to be nice to get back with them and easy to come into a new environment and hopefully can slot in well.
There we go. So again, saying all the right things. The board looked to have backed Marchesa. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce it. Enzo. By getting rid of the coaches. Stow has been there for 18 years. We'll come on to that in a second, actually. A fresh start, says Facebook user. Yeah. I must admit, I know I said I didn't like the shirts. This is typical of me. Having just seen it there, I actually do quite like them. But I don't know. I can't afford both. But then again, I always say that, don't I? A fresh start. Jack is back again. He's timing this so well. Right, let's bring him in and let me just do that. Jack, great timing. We just finished the Harry Winks video.
That's all right, mate. I've kind of like moved somewhere where the phone signal's better.
No, that is fine. I was worried about you in the car before, but as long as you're safe.
No, I'm all right. No, no injuries so far, Chris.
And be sure, by the way, if anybody's watching, be sure to get over to Jack's channel, The Final Whistle, and at The Final Whistle on Twitter, and make sure you subscribe and follow him as well. Great Leicester channel. Yeah, I mean, I mean, somebody said about Nacho going to Forest. I've not heard anything about that.
Yeah, some Nigerian outlet put it out there that something about a 4-year contract and £8 million.
If it's a Nigerian newspaper, it's got to be right then, hasn't it? With it being from Nigeria.
It's a rumor at the minute, isn't it? Till someone like John Percy or that confirms it.
Yeah. Look, if he goes, and I won't hold it against him. I mean, I think he's been treated really badly by the club. Never given us proper chance.
No.
Anybody, I suppose, when you got Vardy in the team was always going to be there, but he was never, ending the season top goal scorer, that time, and then the next season starts back on the bench. And to be honest with you, we took Wes Morgan from them. It's a job at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a job. He won't look at it like a rivalry with Leicester. Do you know what I mean? Nottingham Forest, still like it's a job to him at the end of the day. He don't support Leicester. He don't support Forest. It's just a footballer's job. They move, Chris. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
who do you see being? I mean, I think he likes to play 4 at the back end, though. I could be wrong.
3 at the back, apparently.
Is it 3 at the back here? So can you see it being the three obvious ones then? Suter, Faze, and Coady.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, Connor Cody in the middle, and then Suter and Wout Fast either side.
Yeah. Do you think we would need another defender though? Because they've only got the 3. Although we've got obviously some youth players coming through, possibly.
Yeah, I think you need probably another potential one for like centre off. Obviously, they're being linked with. Is it Arwe from the guy who used to play for Arsenal, the youngster on a free agent? So looking at him, so could he come in and do a job?
I think whoever comes in now, you're not looking at it being a starter. Whoever comes
No.
in now would look at. I mean, I think there's something like nearly 300 players that are available on the free as well. So there are a lot out there, and maybe that's the sort of person we need to be looking at, just as the backup, But I want to go on to the, if you don't mind, if you're okay for time.
Yeah, okay.
Just want to go on about the staff now. I've got to be honest with you. I feel like Stowley, he's done his time. I understand Enzo coming in, but Mike Stowell, I am sorry to see him go. Sadler, to be honest with you, I'll buy him a train ticket. I just want him gone. How bad can you be that your boss is sacked?
Yeah.
And you said, will you just take over, please, until we find a replacement? Yep, certainly I'll do that. So what are you going to do? I'm going to play the same way over the guy that's just been sacked because with that the guy had no idea, did he?
No. It's a difficult one, isn't it? Obviously, you don't want to get rid of anybody really, but you have to if you want to get the club to move on. I mean, we did talk about a big reshuffle under Brendan Rodgers, but now it's happened. This rebuild is moving quite swiftly, to be fair, Chris, than expected by some of the clubs. But Mike Starwell has seen it all, hasn't he? The highs of lows of Leicester City, promotions, relegations, champions. The roller coaster is what it is, and see managers come and go, and and it's sad to see Mike Starwell go. 18 years spent at the club. He's a legend at the end of the day, Mike Starwell, for what he's done at Leicester. But Sadler and is it Knudsen? Is it? I mean. Yeah, I think the club wanted change, and obviously that's what Maresca's best of interest is.
Yeah, no, he wants his own backroom staff in, and that's what he's done. I've got to say though, unfortunately, no Cambiasso. I think we were all hoping for Cambiasso, weren't we?
Yeah, I think we all was. He's a Leicester legend, isn't it? He's good with the fans and that. So it's just a shame it ain't happening, Chris.
No, I don't know any of these that he's bringing in. Do you know any of them at all? Because none of them sort of, even Danny Walker, he joins as first team coach. Michel de Bernardin, Marcos Alvarez, and Javier Molina Calabro. Well done. Yeah. I did well there. I don't know any of them, but Look, sounds like you got a family do on there. So I'll let you go.
But okay, Chris. I'll catch you soon.
Thanks very much for popping on. Be sure to go and check out the Final Whistle and at the Final Whistle on Twitter. All the best, mate. Go and have a good time.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Cheers. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks to Jack for coming on. I didn't want to keep him there because it sounds like he's having a bit of a family day. So, so let's have a look then. De Bernardin, I did well with those pronunciations, didn't I? I thought I did. De Bernardin joins as the club's new goalkeeper coach. So he replaces Mike Stow. The 45-year-old Italian arrives from Sampdoria, having previously worked for Parma in Serie A. Marcos Alvarez is to be appointed fitness coach. Yeah, we need one of those, don't we, after last season? I know the doctor's gone. Dr. Death has finally left Leicester. I think we could be all right. I've been finding fitness coach. The 52-year-old Spaniard has previously worked with clubs such as Real Betis, Parma, and I think that means Spain. It doesn't. I don't know who they are. The fitness specialist career also includes stints at Real Madrid, Tottenham Hotspur, Seville, and CSKA Moscow. Played for a few decent clubs there. Oh, he's worked for a few decent clubs. Javier Molina Caballero will also join the backroom staff as an analyst, having worked with the likes of Atletico Madrid, Parma, and Barcelona B in recent seasons. So all good. Take care, Gray. Thanks for popping in. Pretty much coming to an end now anyway. Danny Walker as first team coach. I don't know him. Do you know him? Should we give him a quick Google? Because Danny Walker. Right. Okay. Oh, it's not that Danny Walker because he's rugby league, so we know it's not him. Danny Walker, the drummer. No, I've no idea who he is. But look, Enzo's got to work with them, so Enzo's going to bring players in that he trusts. Of course, he is. Wouldn't expect anything else. Who's in and who's out at Leicester? Maddison is out. Coady and Winks are in. We're signing Prem players, not Championship players. We are going back up. I think if you look at Coady, he's got experience of both, and that's the good thing. And if you're signing somebody for 3 years, hopefully within that 3 years you're going to get promoted. So hopefully you're going to actually need Premier League experience as well. I'm looking forward to seeing James Justin again. Yep, those rumours about him leaving has gone quiet, so I think they may be being put to bed. King Power, such a good logo. Anything's better than that shitty FBS logo, wasn't it? But Cole, Palmer and Borges are loving the new kit. King Power has returned. Yeah. Cambiasso is magic. You know what? That would have been such a PR coup if he could have got him in, because it was like Dean Smith. I think the fact that we welcomed Dean Smith so much was because he had Shakespeare on board. That was a film, wasn't it? Oh no, that was Shakespeare in Love. Sorry, but I think if he'd brought Cambiasso in, it would have been great. Look, it's just been a great 2 days. Leicester City are back. I don't know. Would you say we were elite?
You know what? I'm Premier League. I am elite. I am proper elite. No. I am Grinda.
Would you go as far as that? I'm not sure, but this is what this guy's saying.
Hello, Matt Elliott here. Hi, Alan Smith here.
Hey guys, Ian Hume here.
Hi everybody, Jerry Taggart here.
Be sure to watch
Chris and Leicester Till I Die TV
for all the latest Leicester City news and information.
You can also subscribe on YouTube and various social media channels for the latest updates and news on Leicester City Football Club.
Come on, you foxes!
Indeed, do what they say. Please subscribe to the channel. Smash the likes for the video, because that does get it seen on places that it doesn't normally get seen. And of course, click the notification bell. But subscribe if you can. $1.99 if you want to become a member. All the details click below on the YouTube page under each of the videos, and you'll find exactly what is included. We're going to be back Monday night, unless of course Leicester sign any more players tomorrow. Won't put it past them, because we're going to try and get to a barbecue again, the one that rerun of the one I didn't quite manage to eat today. But guys, thank you so very much for joining me. It's looking good, isn't it? It's looking good. I'm not going to say we're back, but we're on our way, as the Proclaimers once said. This has been LTID TV. Thank you to Jack for popping on. Don't forget to check his channel out, The Final Whistle. Thanks to everybody that joined in the chat. Really do appreciate it. Thank you if you have been listening on your favourite podcast platform. Like I said before, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and click the notification bell. This has been LTID TV. I've been Chris, and like this guy, I'll be back on Monday night at 8. See you then.
Thanks for watching. These videos are tremendous. You better like them too, or I'll be back.
This podcast is proud to be part of the TalkSport Fan Network. TalkSport. Powered by fans.
That will conclude this evening's entertainment.